Good evening. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I didn't even know I was live then. So professional. But if you know me, then you're not expecting professional. So good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Sunday is nearly over. It's nearly the beginning of the working week. Monday tomorrow. So if you're jumping on tonight on this live, please come and say hi. The dog. Right, I've taken one toy off of her, the puppy, which she had a little chewy thing. I took it off of her because it was so loud, and I've got laminate floor. Now she's picked up something else that makes a whole load of noise. So if you hear banging in the background, it's the little puppy. It's Dory, dog. I'll get her to come and say hello. Say hello, everybody. You can't see her because she's so dark you can barely see her eyes unless I do this. Say hello. This is Dory, dog. Go play and be quiet. So hopefully she'll be quiet. But anyway, if you're jumping on, please come and say hi. That was Dory, my little puppy dog. Good evening, Lorraine. How are you doing on this Sunday evening? Should we do the 10s? Should we do how many we're feeling out of 10? I mean, I'm super hyped. I've got to be probably 9 out of 10. Probably a 9. Haven't been a 9, not going to lie, the whole of last week. I think 7.5 was maybe as high as it got for me. I'm pretty accurate at the scale as well now. I've been doing it for a while. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Good to have you on. Lorraine is definitely an 8. We know what we feel about an 8, don't we? Hang on, I'll try and... whatever, you know what I mean. An 8 out of 10 is good. An 8 out of 10 is good on a Sunday evening when it's work tomorrow. I'm assuming you got work, Lorraine. That's pretty good. But a lot of people dread Mondays, don't they? A lot of people dread a Monday. It's start of the working week, back on the old hamster wheel. Yeah, and that whole kind of get lost in the midst of life shizzle. I don't know what that feels like, in all honesty. I can't remember what that feels like, because I've worked for myself for 20 years. And so that's a very distant memory for me. But I know a lot of people I speak to and talk to about that. They want to get off that treadmill. They want to get back in control of their lives. And the only way to do it is to take some freaking action. It's down to you. It's up to you. It starts with you. Let me hide this banner. I can't. Can you see my t-shirt? It starts with you. Anyway, before I go any further, please stick around to the end. This session tonight has a purpose, and it can benefit you massively. So if you stick around to the very end, I've got a giveaway. I'm giving away again. It's not June. It's not my birthday. It's not my kid's birthday. It's nobody's birthday. Well, nobody in my close proximity anyway. But one of you at the end, I'm going to give you one of the books that changed my life. There's a few books, and they're personal development books. I've got 3 here that changed my life really early on when I first got into personal development, which was probably late 90s. Yes, I'm old. So you might have seen them, you may not have. But if you stick around to the end, I'm going to be giving away a couple of books. But what you need to do is you need to share this video and tag a friend or a family member into it. Now, if I pick you to win, not only will you win the book, but the person you tag into it will also win the book. Whoop, whoop. So they get a book, you get a book. So go share this video, because I believe it's motivational. I believe it's beneficial. I believe it can be impactful and it can change your life. And I don't say that lightly. So if you share it, tag a friend or several friends. If I pick you at the end of this session tonight, which I reckon will be about, I want to say 30 minutes, but if you know me, you know I can talk. About 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long. Then, if you're at the end, I pick you. Not only do you win the book, but they win the book as well. So they'll love you forever. A free book on a Sunday night. Come on. How cool is that? So the other thing you can do, tonight I really want to talk to you about my club, the Real Life Club. Oh, I've just seen Sue Sperrin is a 9 out of 10 after the weekend. Woohoo! Amazing. And Sandra's on, and Sandra's an 8 out of 10. Bloody brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes, sorry, I just got carried away. So yeah, I'll jump back to where I was going. So there's 2 things you can do for me tonight. Obviously, if you're ready for a change and you're looking for, I want to talk to you about the Real Life Club. It's a supportive community. It will hold you accountable. It will help you set goals. It will help you create new routines and structures that will help improve your well-being. It's a place where you won't be judged. I expect you to come as you are, be you, because being you is the easiest thing in the world. You won't get judged for that. You'll get supported for that. And it will help you grow yourself in order to improve your life, your relationships, even your business or your job. And I don't say that lightly. It really can do that. But the thing with the Real Life Club is it closes tonight at midnight or 11:59, whatever. So you can only get in. You've only got till tonight, till the end of this day. So if you want to be part of it, now's your chance. I honestly don't know when I will open the doors again. And I genuinely saying that. I know you probably hear a lot of that bollocks out there. There's, it's this offer for 5 minutes, or we shut the doors. I genuinely shut the doors today at midnight, and I genuinely don't know when I'll open it again. It's a miracle, to be honest, that I even opened it at all. As some of you know, my father passed away recently, and I really thought, why am I even trying to do this launch? Because I didn't do any of the things, not any of the things, but I didn't do a lot of the things that I hoped to do in order to prepare for the launch. But I went ahead anyway. So I'm pleased that I've done it. I'm proud that I've done it. We've already got some amazing women who are part of it, and 3 of them actually, not 2, I was going to say 2, but 3 of them I'm going to talk to you in a little minute. So don't forget to stay on to the end, because I'm giving away a book, one of the books that changed my life. So if you share this video and tag a friend in it, I will pick someone later on who will get the book. Not only will you get it, but the person you tag in as well. Whoop, whoop. So, one of the things you can do is obviously help me out and join the Real Life Club. I would love you to join, because if it will help me, but it will also benefit you. Like with all the ways that I've told you about, we help you get clarity. We help you get some direction. We help you set goals. It's an amazing community of supportive women. And I'm not saying that lightly. What I have seen some of these members do within my other community who are now transferred to the Real Life Club, how they've supported one another is like, I don't get all fuzzy and tearful over stuff like that very often, but it's made me warm, fuzzy on more than one occasion. And it's just how I wanted things to be. So you're gonna be joining an amazing community. So the second way you can help me tonight is, like I said, spread the love, share this video and tell somebody about it. Tell someone about the club and share this video. Like I say, to stay on to the end, you've got a chance to win a book, and whoever you tag into it has got the chance to win the book as well. So if I pick you, you win the book, and so do they. So what else do I want to tell you about? Real Life Club is literally £47 a month. Now, what can you buy for 47 quid? I live in Brighton. We can't go for a night out for 47 quid. My gym membership costs double that. Hence why I've cancelled it. No, I haven't. I cancelled it through lockdown. But it costs more. It costs like 80 quid or something, my gym. No, actually, it's 90 quid. 90 quid for gym membership. This is £47, which is less, which is, I think, is £1.21 a day. £1.21 a day. Now, it's all an investment in you. You're not investing in me. You're investing in you, in developing yourself, improving your mindset, finding ways to change your patterns of behavior and create consistency around it. Because when you, and also help you be you and become more self-aware of who you are, your needs, your joys, how you can best go through this thing called life. When you get all of that right and you work on it consistently, and the consistency bit is crucial, then you can, I promise you, have a better life. Because none of us are getting out of this alive. The risk is there already. The risk is death. You're going to get there. I guarantee you that. So the biggest risk of all is happening anyway. So anything that happens between here and the end is less of a risk than what comes at the end. So let's go out and live life. You know, if you're fed up of being bloody fed up, and I know I got to that point with my life a few years ago, really fed up and frustrated that I lacked direction. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I didn't know what I wanted. And then I was scared to move forward and take the steps because for fear of, you know, maybe being called out or somebody saying you're not good enough, or who the hell does she think she is, that loudmouth lesbian with tattoos, black. Who the hell is she to be up there? But you have to get to a point and grow yourself where none of that matters, because it's the only way to be happy. You know, one of the keys I believe in the successful ways to be happy is by being yourself. Surely that is true success, or one of the true successes of all is being yourself. I think it's Oprah Winfrey that says that. So like I said, if you feel like you're lacking direction, and a lot of people do get there, we get overwhelmed, we get stuck, and then we lack direction, we don't know which way to go, we are fearful, it's so frustrating. And then you end up feeling like, if you're anything like I was, you feel like life's passing you by. It's like I lost like 4 years of my life. I had no direction, and I was fannying about with nothing really. It's a horrible place to be, and you certainly don't want to get to the end of your life, you know, and then you've not done the things that you wanted to do. You've not said the things that you want to say because you haven't been able to be yourself. You know, certainly don't ever want to get that. And sometimes you end up running away from the decisions that we know we need to make. I know I did. I ran away from it. I hid from it. I tried to pretend it wasn't happening. And in the end, boom, something breaks. And that's the worst scenario, because that is so painful. If you break, you burn out, or everything goes bust, oh my God, that pain is worse, I promise you, than what might feel like pain in maybe joining the club and improving yourself and working on your self-development. I trust you, that is a way bunch shit easier than going boom, bust and capitulating. I promise you it is. And if coronavirus has taught you anything, surely it's taught you don't know what the frick's around the corner. I mean, where did that come from? We was all big plan for 2020, right? Oh, 2020, what a year. You know, the numbers, oh, they're so sweet. What a shit show. You know, coronavirus must have taught you anything, that you don't know what's around the corner. So if you're leading a mediocre life, you're lost in the midst of life, now's the time to step up, because you don't know how much time you've got left. You don't know what's around the corner. Take control. You have to program yourself, otherwise life programs you. I don't know who said that, but that is a quote. I definitely know that's a quote. We'll quickly look at some of the comments. Hello, Helen. How are you? Helen's in the Real Life Club. Lovely, lovely Helen. And if you think it's not for you, because you think, who's this sweary black woman on my bloody live, go ask Helen, because Helen and I could not be more opposites. And she probably didn't take to me too much. I'm not sure she still does, but she gets results, and she's joined the Real Life Club, and amazing, and she loves it. She's loved being in lockdown unlocked. She's made some friends, I know for sure. I absolutely love Helen. So opposites do attract, and it does work. Thank you very much for sharing, Sandra. Who else has shared? Let me know if you have shared the video and you've tagged people in it. You need to tag someone in it as well. Sue Sarah Sperrin is saying the ladies in the Real Life Club are amazing. They are, and we've made some friendships, haven't we? We have made some friendships. Lorraine, it's a fabulous place to be, a place where we truly everything is possible. Amazing. Hamilton was lucky. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I don't know. Jess is in the building. Hello, Jess. How are you doing? Good evening. Good evening, Sue. You need to click on the link that I sent you, because I can't see you waiting in the studio. I'm going to bring Sue Sperrin on to talk to you, but you're not here. I can't bring you on to the live, so I've sent you a link. Please click on it so that you're in my little studio. It's like the green room. It's like a virtual green room you'll be in down there, and I'd be able to see you. And then I bring you on and we split the screen. So you need to go and click that, unless I've missed a message that you've said something. No. So if you can go and do that, Sue, that would be great. So here's the highlights. Oh, Zing's in. Zingy. Zingy's in. She's looking forward to the Real Life Club and being around you ladies. Yes, We are so happy to have you singing. We really, really are. I can promise you that the ladies are very supportive. They are just a warm, friendly bunch of people, and you will not regret joining. I promise you that. No one will. Sue's here now. She's done as she's told. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
That's okay. You've gone really quiet. That's better.
You can hear me?
Yeah, you're very quiet, but I can hear you.
Oh, I'm not quiet, so it must be your laptop. You all know I'm not quiet, right?
No.
So, the lovely Sue Sperrin, I brought you on because you have been on an amazing journey from when we first met to where you are now. You joined my Mojo Challenge. Then you joined my 30-day Lockdown Unlocked. You were part of my little Scrappily membership, but now you're part of the Real Life Club. Now, I haven't prepped you for this. I just wanted to bring you on just to kind of share with the guys that are watching kind of where you were. I guess we need to do this in like 5 minutes if we can. Where you were, why you joined, and the benefits you have, and kind of where you are now. That would be really good, Sue. So where were you when I first came into your world?
Well, I was introduced to you sort of mid-February. Some of the girls that are in the Real Life Club, they've heard my story before, but I was in a really, really bad place, not very good at all. Had no purpose, no confidence, no goals, no direction. I was just bobbing along, you know. So I wasn't consistent with anything. I procrastinated with everything that got me into well, I think my procrastination didn't help with like my depression and my anxiety and everything. It just all, you know, was just responsible for a lot of issues that I suffered. And then obviously I joined It Starts With You in the Real Life Club. And I've like I said, I've not looked back since. It's just been an absolutely incredible journey. And what I've achieved in the 30 days lockdown is absolutely amazing. And I'm just so excited. Yesterday I was like, holy crap, what can I do now? You know, what can I get going ready for for August? And it's just amazing. And now, you know, I've got a routine that absolutely kicks ass. Starts from about 6:15 in the morning. You know, I get all my steps in now. My confidence is absolutely rocketed. I would have never in a million years got on a live beforehand. You know,
February, definitely not.
I know, oh God, no, I'm a completely different person. You know, I'm constantly challenging myself. I'm more spontaneous now. My anxiety, I mean, you can ask my kids. I would like my risk assessors before I'd even think about doing anything. Now, I mean, today I got up this morning, we was like, oh, what are we going to do today? I said, oh, sod it, come on, we'll go to Weston. So I've took the kids and literally I got in probably about 6:30, you know, and it was awesome. We've had the most amazing day. And I would never in a million years would have done anything like that. You know, and now I've gone from having no goals. I've got that many. I'm having to actually write them down and prioritize them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get you to brain dump those, aren't I? Because
this is what I've been doing. Yeah, there is just so many that I'm having to sort of like think, no, hang on a minute, let's slow down. Let's just work on one or two of these at a time. I mean, and one of my goals, which I've hit, since February, was I've always wanted, as I was saying to you the other week, I've always wanted to sell my own photographs, my pictures that I take. And I took a cracking one the other evening, put it on my Facebook, and I've printed my own. It's massive. Waiting to take pride of place now in the lounge. And I've had a friend of mine contact me and ask, he wants a copy too, which was absolutely awesome. So it's all going the right way.
Amazing.
And it's all exciting. I know. And it's all exciting.
I've seen your photos. They are amazing. They are amazing.
Oh,
your photos.
yeah. It is beautiful.
But
yeah, and then basically, it's what, sorry?
I think the last few months has really lifted your confidence to be able to do that and put yourself out there, because I haven't seen any photos or anything like that you've ever put out there before until the last sort of week or two.
Well, I've never put them out there because I've never thought they were good enough. So.
But they're amazing. They're amazing.
But, yeah, you know, well, And funny enough, I've met a couple of people now that have friend requested me on Facebook, and I've had a few people now inquire and saying, "Oh, you know, how much do you want for this? How much?" But I know nothing about selling photographs, so I'll be picking your brains on that. we need. I need to sort. I know I need to sort something out with that, but yeah, just my whole persona. I mean, it always used to be, you know, cup half empty, cup half full, empty rather. But now, like I said, I just find positives in absolutely everything and anything that comes along, and it's really made such a difference. And you know, I got you to thank, and all the girls in the Real Life Club too.
Which one thing is then that's changed? What is it? Sort of the routines that have helped you the most, sort of getting structured in the mornings and stuff.
I think so. Definitely our accountability, because you know, I put the things down that needs to get done. It started off with the brain dumps to start with, because I just couldn't cope with, how can I put it? I couldn't handle the responsibility. I know it sounds really stupid, but I can't handle the responsibility of putting all those things down of what needed to be done that day, because I just felt overwhelmed. So to start with, I started off with the brain dumps and just tackled one thing at once. But then when I got a buzz out of thinking, oh my God, I've done that, and it was just such a weight off my shoulders, I was like, I can do this. So then I started with the accountability. And like I said, I could have 10 things on my list, and one of them could be walking the dog. And, you know, it's not the end of the world if he doesn't have a 10K walk, you know, if I just have to whip him around the block, which is fine. But like I said, all the things that are priority on my accountabilities get done, you know, and it's just random stuff that I put on there that need to be done but aren't urgent. So I prioritize, and and I think that's helped with a lot of my anxiety, that I haven't got those things hanging over me anymore. And when I've done them, I'm like, off my list, you know. And it just,
and the thing is, structure and routine keeps you grounded, and that's a bit, you know, when we get anxious and stuff like that, you know, we need to feel grounded. So structure and routine can really, really help with that. So I mean, I had
a massive wobble halfway through sort of lockdown, where I just come off of social media, and I got really overwhelmed with everything. But I think that was I had some really big issues that had to get sorted. And I did. I just, like I said, I just broke it all down and took it step by step, and I've got there now. And I sort of think to myself now, you know, it's a lot easier to tackle those issues than what it is to just bury your head in the sand.
Absolutely.
And you know, and it's taken me, well, I say this long, it's not that long really, since February, but so
5 months.
Not a lot, is it really? Not in the grand scheme of things. So, you know, it's,
the thing is, it's still early days, but you understand that you have to be consistent with this, and that you may have a wobble, you may fall off the wagon, that, you know, you might forget what you're supposed to be doing, but that's why you've joined the Real Life Club, to keep that consistency going, which I think is where a lot of people can get it wrong. Like, I've done that before, just like I've done something for a little bit, I've joined like a group or something, and I'm like, I'll be fine now. I've gone off to try and do it on my own, and I've fallen off the wagon, and I'm like, shit, what am I supposed to be doing? And you've recognised that actually, no, I need to keep going with this.
That's it. And I'm not being funny, you know, I've got 2 children, I work full time. You know, some days I get up still early in the morning, but some days I don't have time. I mean, like I said, with children and animals, nothing's guaranteed, is it? It's just like, and they always throw a spanner in the works, so nothing ever really goes to plan. But you know, even the days that I haven't turned up with me accountability on group, you know, I've done it. It's been written down, and I'm like, right, this and this needs to get done. And when I do get back into it, you know, I haven't missed any days. I've just not posted them, you know, in the club. So
Sandra says she loves rocking the hoodie.
I know.
Couldn't resist that. All right, Sue, I'm going to try and keep to time. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. So if you want to be like Sue, if you're feeling pretty shit, anxious, crap about life, no direction, look what's happened to Sue. Hang on. There.
Oh, no, that way.
I got you, Sue. I got you. So yeah, thank you, Sue. Really appreciate you jumping on tonight. See you in the room.
No worries. Thank you.
Hi, darling.
Will you have to cut me off now so I can rejoin?
I will cut you off.
Okay.
So that was the lovely Sue Sperrin rocking a hoodie there. I mean, honestly, I cannot believe the transformation in Sue. I didn't know her before in February, and she did the Mojo Challenge, the Lockdown Unlocked, and now she's part of the Real Life Club. And her attitude and how she rocks up and shows up, doing the accountability and everything, is astounding. She's like my star student. Anyway, I've got another star student coming up now. I'm going to have a quick chat to the lovely Claire. Hold on one second. Let me try and add you. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, Sam.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Do you know what? I just realised you're wearing the T-shirt, aren't you?
Yep, I am.
I did not ask anybody to wear a T-shirt. Promise. Anyone that's watching this, obviously I've got my T-shirt on. Claire's got hers on, and Sue had her hoodie on, and I never said anything, did I?
Not at all.
Loyal, you're loyal followers, or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for wearing the T-shirt. I guess same for you, really. A quick sort of like couple minutes of, because you're in the Real Life Club, you've just done Lockdown Unlocked and the Mojo Challenge. Are kind of like, why did you do it? What did you find the benefits of it? And I guess what sort of made you continue on and join the Real Life Club? I'm just laughing at Sue. She's just said we're all in uniform. Yeah, we're in our uniform, Sue. Right. So yeah, Claire, over to you.
Thanks. Well, basically, I was really stuck with life. I didn't really know where I was going with life. Whether that meant having a change. I just felt totally frustrated. I felt like I needed a change, didn't really know what sort of change I wanted. Looking to the future, I always think it's good to be open-minded and plan for sort of like other things. The more stuck I became, the more frustrated I was. And that's when I signed up to do the Mojo. And you gave me a whole load of tools in that short 5 days, which was great. And that made me want to do Lockdown Unlocked, because I realised that one of the really bad things about me was poor self-talk. Which I know you're going to be like, yes.
I was trying not to be.
I hadn't really realised how bad I was. And I am relatively fit, not really overweight or anything like that. But if I was out on my bike or running or something like that, or just generally doing something, I could hear myself saying, you know, come on, you lazy cow, or whatever I might have been saying, much worse than that. I'm not going to swear because we're live. And
I am always swearing.
So having a chat with you about that made me realise that actually I'm so bad at that kind of thing. And the tools that you then gave me through Lockdown Unlocked has made me realise that I need to change that. And you do become what you're saying if you're not careful. And what you're thinking and putting out there all the time is something that you're going to turn yourself into. And I think slowly I was beginning to do that. So I thought I thoroughly enjoyed the 30 days. And I think I did say to you, I'd been my way of explaining it without sounding naff is I was rattling at a door trying to get through it. I couldn't get through it. I didn't have the tools to open this door. And suddenly you gave me the tools, the door opened and you jammed your foot in it and held it open. And I've seen this whole new life that I've now called Narnia, which is inside of me, though. It's my life. Yeah. It's not, nobody jump in their closets thinking they're going to find Narnia, jump out of the closet, find Narnia. So basically there is no point shutting the door, because 30 days isn't going to change your life forever. It's going to start you on a path. And this is a journey. It isn't a destination. You're not going to suddenly get to somewhere and think, wow, I've hit happiness. This is it. You've got to carry on there. And if I just let the door shut now, the whole potential and stuff is just going to, I'll carry it on for a little while, you know, a few weeks, and then it'll go. And I guess one of the main things for me has been the accountability. I think it doesn't really matter whether you're single or in a relationship. If you haven't got anyone that's maybe interested or that you can talk to about things, then you don't really stick with accountability, because I don't think we're all very good to start with at being accountable. But you make us accountable, and then everybody in the group has become like a whole bunch of new friends for me, and I love everybody. We're like a whole community, and everybody's got each other's backs, and that's what I love. And you know that you can be accountable when you can say to somebody, oh, I'm going to do this, and you do it because you really want to, not because you're thinking, oh, Sam's so scary and she's going to chase me. You're just like, no, you know, I'll let myself down, actually, because everybody will be like, did you do that? Or, you know, or come up in conversation. So yeah, that's really why I've joined. I can't wait. And I have actually cancelled my gym membership so I can do this. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, because we've all learned to survive without a gym in lockdown, haven't we? So
Exactly.
Who needs it?
Yeah.
I think one of the big things I say about you, Claire, is you're not only are you you show up in the group all the time, every day. You're so consistent. It's amazing. But your support to the other members has been incredible. And I want to thank you for that, because, you know, as one of the things I said right from the beginning was, you know, don't just rock up and dump. Don't just rock up and dump whatever your intentions are or how you're feeling. Share, share, by all means share, but support one another and comment on someone else's stuff, because that's what helps create the community. And the other thing that stands out from what you say is, like you say, when you go to your friends, it's all right for a little while to say, I'm struggling with this, and they might check in with you a couple of times, but they're not where you are. The thing with the Real Life Club and the community is that actually we are all kind of on a similar journey together. So you're with a group of peers that will probably understand some of the things you're feeling, some of the stuff that you're going through, and be able to support you consistently along this journey. I hate that word. Process, or whatever you want to call it. And you hit the nail on the head with that point. I just want to say here that everyone's going, Claire. Oh no, hang on. Sue's going on about my swearing. Yeah, whatever, Sue. Well, you know I swear. That's just not going to change. But Lorraine's saying you're looking awesome. Loving the hair, Claire. Claire's a hairdresser, everybody, so that's why her hair looks fabulous. I think Sue is saying, oh yeah, loving the hair, Claire. So everyone's loving your hair.
That's because it normally looks so terrible, Sam.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It looks amazing.
Flat. Normally.
Hey?
It's normally flat when I do the Zoom sessions with you. I've made an effort tonight.
It looks lovely, darling. It looks lovely.
Yours looks nice too. I see you've trimmed yours round.
I've had the sides trimmed. I've been in debate about whether to grow them out, and they just got so irritating that I just went to my mate yesterday and she cut them off for me. So, and I'm happier for it. I've had my eyebrows done. I've had my top lip waxed. Whoop. I would say, sorry?
She's ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready for tonight. No, it's no, I won't tell you what it's for. But anyway, what it was for, it's because it makes me feel good. That's one of the reasons I do it. But anyway, Claire, thank you so much for jumping on quickly. I really, really appreciate it. Like I say, I really appreciate you being in the community. You are so supportive to everyone else, and I'm just looking forward to watching you continue on and, you know, do great things, which I know you'll do. And it's lovely to see with a smile on your face.
Thanks very much.
Beautiful. All right, my darling. I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming on. Speak soon. Bye. Bye. So that was the lovely Claire, who is awesome. She really is a lovely, lovely lady. I'm not just saying this, guys. Honestly, the women that are in the Real Life Club are freaking amazing. They're just so supportive of one another. We have, if you'd have been on our Zoom session on Wednesday night, and we're late. Sue will lay testament to it. Claire will lay testament to it. We laughed so hard. It was ridiculous. Who can have so much fun on a Zoom session? We can. It was brilliant. The lovely Sandra has just left an awesome comment. Thank you so much. Sam has changed my life. Well, I don't take credit for that, Sandra, because you got to do the work. You got to take the action. I just kind of like, hopefully I guided you and gave you a little bit of support and advice, and you took it and you ran with it, and that's amazing. And the best thing is you're still keeping going with that, so that's freaking awesome. I have got another lady that I want to bring on, who is the lovely Lorraine. She's not in the green room yet. Lorraine, where are you? You need to click the link that I sent you so you can jump on and I can bring you on live. Hang on, Jenny Brown's in the building. Hello, Jenny. Lovely to see you. Yes, you are fashionably late. Don't worry, Jenny. We're used to it. We're used to it. Are the kids in bed? Because you know me, there'll be an odd swear word that comes out here and there. I've been quite tame tonight, I have to admit. Maybe because it's Sunday, I don't know. But it's lovely to have you here, my darling. Jenny is also part of our club. She is amazing. Again, I'd love to bring Jenny on as well, because her journey over the last few months has been amazing. Just seeing her go out into the world and thrive and shine, it's just been freaking awesome. Zingy saying, amazing, Claire. She's loved hearing your story, Claire. So thank you for sharing that. I think Sue Sperrin is sharing the video. So that's one thing, guys. Stay to the end, because if you stay to the end, I'm going to be giving away one of these books. I've got to give away. And these books really changed my life. I started personal development in late 90s, I guess. Mid-late 90s. So these books are pretty old, not actually these physical ones, as in when they were written. So you might know them, you might not know them, but they definitely impacted and changed my life. And I'm going to give away one of those books, but if you share the video, tag a friend in it, if I pick you, not only will you win the video, but so will your friend. Can't say fairer than that. So please share, please tag a friend in it. Claire is saying it's the most awesome club with some awesome people. It really is. It really is. And I've paid them nothing to say that. They're genuinely just doing it for the love of the club. And who don't love a club? Right, I'm going to bring my next guest on tonight. A guest. She'll laugh. If you wait, be prepared, guys, for when you hear this lovely lady's laugh, because it's so contagious. I thought Les Brown had a contagious laugh. I thought I could laugh. This lady knocks the socks off Les and I put together. So please welcome to the stream, Lorraine. Hello. Oh, we've not got a good, have we? You're laughing already. I'm
guys. Hey.
Hello. Hey.
Really technology.
Oh, we don't have a good stream. I don't know if it's me or if it's you. Can you move nearer to the router?
Wait a minute.
Sue, can you tell me if it's me that's Lorraine's breaking up? Is she breaking up for you or anyone else watching?
Oh, flip.
I think it's your signal.
Ah, is it me?
It might be.
Any better?
That's a bit better. Yeah, that's better. Stay there. Don't move the camera. Stay there.
Okay, I won't move. Okay.
Brilliant.
I can't see you now for some reason, but okay.
But you don't need to move me. I love what Claire's just said in the chat. Claire's just saying, sorry, Sue. Sue's just said Lorraine's laugh is therapy in itself. Amen to that. Amen to that.
Okay.
You are breaking up a little bit, but it's better. So stay where you are. Do not move.
Okay.
So Laurie, obviously I brought you on here to talk about what it's been like in the last few months working with me, working within the group, the Lockdown Unlocked group, and now we're moving over to the Real Life Club. You know, maybe just share a little bit about where you are, where you are, and where you're kind of heading and why you joined the Real Life Club.
Okay. So I think when I signed up for the Mojo Challenge, I think I was feeling really kind of frustrated with life. Think about the Tasmanian Devil. That was pretty much how I live my life. So
Right.
I was always busy, always a little chaotic, always late for everything, and just avoiding life by doing, I think would be a fair way of putting it. I think probably avoiding life by doing stuff, whether that be as sort of work or trying to say, oh, the train's about to go past, so I apologise in advance.
Okay.
And I think there we are. You see, it's always entertaining when I'm around, if nothing else. I think I just felt really stuck with life as a whole, really. So it was so busy and so full, but so unsatisfied.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And I think kind of that first thing of having to do that kind of brain dump and that, okay, what's actually really going on? Yeah, get it all out there. And that was really good for me because it helped me sort of look at it and go, oh shit, I'm not quite as good as Claire. Unfortunately, my swearing is maybe not as quite controlled.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
So, and I think kind of that looking at it all and going, oh my God, but then going, oh, but if I just did that and if I just did that, then actually certain things would change. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think kind of having done the Mojo Challenge and just the relationship with people during that week, just people all really kind of wanting you to succeed.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? One of the things about the club is just that absolute commitment of everybody to each other. So it isn't just about you, it's about everybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's brilliant. And it's spot on with that as well, because that's just how it is. Everybody wants everyone else to win as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, that accountability that comes within the group, that whole sort of, it's that thing, isn't it? When you say it out loud, it somehow makes it real. Yeah. So when you kind of go, right, okay, today I am going to do, yeah. And actually, at the end of the day, you look back and you go, oh my God, I did it. Yeah. Not quite, you know, not always everything. And I had a number of times when, you know, the wheels fell off a little bit and I thought, oh, sugar. Yeah. But it was that whole thing around actually being able to get back on again and start again. Does that make sense? And there was no judgment as to you've got it wrong. It was okay. Which was amazing.
And that, I think the support of others encouraging you to kind of carry on or go do whatever it is that you intend to do. That, I mean, for me, that's one of the best bits about the group.
Absolutely. And I think I've really kind of grown in, now this is going to sound really soft, but one of the greatest wins for me in the last sort of 6 weeks has been rediscovering who I am.
Why did you say that sounds soft?
I think because when I first signed up for this, the idea of focusing on me was just absolutely, what you talking about? Why are you going to do that? There's 101 other people that need stuff. You don't, get over yourself and get on with it. And I think that was the biggest hurdle for me to get over, that actually putting you first was vital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you give to you, then you can give to others.
Absolutely. And I think for me, that was that whole kind of, that realization that you need to put yourself first and you need to focus that time on you. And also that actually by doing that, who I am started to come to the forefront.
Yeah.
Which has been really actually awesome. It's just been, it's just been wow, I'm a bit weird, and I'm unique and I'm quirky and I've spent probably most of my life looking at everybody else thinking, oh, well, they're much better at that, and actually just hide that little bit away and don't be who you are and don't laugh so much, because I do like to laugh. Yeah. But actually that's me and that's okay. And I think that's been a real kind of wow,
that's one of the things about joining the club and being in my world, is that if you're not who you are, then you soon will be who you are, if you make sense.
Yeah,
because that's one of the keys. There's probably about 6 vital keys to being successful and happy and fulfilled. One of them is being you.
Yeah,
genuinely, authentically you, unique, weird, wacky, whatever.
Definitely.
Okay,
and it's just been God, there's so much I could tell you. I think not joining is not an option, if I'm honest. So if you're kind of watching this on replay and you're thinking, what should I do? Shouldn't I? It's like, do you know what? Stop wondering and just do. I was the greatest procrastinator. Yeah. I could give you 1,001 reasons why not to do something. Yeah. Or not to make a decision.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in a very, very long time when we did the 5-day, we did the Mojo challenge.
Yeah.
And it was like, right, we've got the 30 days. And I didn't think about it. I just like, right, I'm doing that. Right, yeah, log on, off you go, you've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that wasn't who I was before the 5-day Mojo challenge. So if that can happen in 5 days and awesome stuff happened in the last 30, what the hell's going to happen in the next 6 months? You know?
Exactly.
And I think that's the thing. Don't put off, because actually, for me, I actually feel like I'm living rather than actually being alive, but not actually being a bit dead. Yeah. Sort of thing.
Absolutely.
You know,
and there's a difference, isn't there? Because a lot of people just exist. We go through this life just to drop off the other end.
Absolutely. And actually, I don't want that for me. I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that. You know, someone said to me once, you know, your greatest gift to the world is the impact you have on it. Yeah. I want to make as many people as possible laugh. Yeah. But I also want to make as many people as possible feel loved and accepted and part of something, like they belong. And part of the Real Life Club is that sense of belonging and that sense of commitment to each other. That it does. If you're having a rough day, you know that somebody was going to message and go, "You okay?"
Yeah, exactly. Just whack it in the group, in the timeline, and you know we're going to support you somewhat, because, like I was just saying to Claire, it's a peer group, isn't it? It's a community of people that, you know, are very similar to you, as in that we want to improve. We want more than we currently, who we are or what we have. We want to improve the quality of our life. And so you're with the peer group, so they kind of get it. And that's what's great about it. Like I said again to Claire, is one of the highlights for me is the community. I want to create an amazing community of supportive people that are growing themselves to improve their life, their business, whatever, their relationships. And we've got the makings of that already. And I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier with that. So we're in the right direction. And having people like you, Lorraine, is just, well, like I said before, it does make my eyes a little bit wet now and again. There's the softness, not you being you. That's not being soft. That's bloody vital. That's necessary. Just putting you first is necessary. That's another one, you know. But you know, the last few months getting to know you has been amazing. And I feel like I've really got to know you now. In the beginning, it's like, oh, who's this Lorraine? And then now I feel like I've really started. And you are funny. You are quirky. And you have been amazing for the group. You are you know, you just bring so much joy and warmth to the group. And I'm so glad that you're carrying on in the Real Life Club. I know Claire's agreeing with me. She says you are awesome, Lorraine. Sam, same. And what Sue's Sperrin saying, that's all I was doing was existing. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is easy to do, isn't it? We kind of, it's like you're not in control almost. You're on this treadmill of life and you're just lost in the midst of life. And you just think, well, this is it. This is it. And you just plod along. But then at times you have this, if you were anything like me, I had this real sense of overwhelm, of like frustration that, oh my God, is this it?
Absolutely. And then go on, sorry.
No, carry on.
I think you spend your whole life trying to escape your life instead of actually enjoying every single moment of it. And actually just the fun. So, you know, in the last 30 days, I've had an absolute ball with my kids. I took them away for a long weekend and we just were stupid and messed about and laughed and did all the stuff that is me. And I bought a saxophone, for God's sake, love. I've always wanted to play the saxophone. And instead of waiting, I've just done it. My neighbour's not so happy, but they'll get over it. They'll get over it.
They'll get over it. They'll get over it. Oh dear.
Could be worse.
No, that's amazing, right? And anyone, if you're thinking about joining the Real Life Club, there will be a saxophone recital at some point from Lorraine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
You might have to wait
brilliant.
a while.
Well, we got plenty of time. Don't you worry. We got plenty of time. Listen, Lorraine, thank you so much for jumping on this live. Really, really appreciate it. I
Not at
love
all.
your
Thank you.
your infectious, contagious laughter is just amazing for the group. You're like Claire and Sue as well. You're so supportive of everyone else, commenting, just being there, not only just sharing your stuff, but helping other people. I can't thank you enough for that, because that's what makes the Real Life Club amazing, is the people. And people like you do make it amazing. So thank you for that. Thank you for jumping on this live. And I'll see you in the club. See you soon. Thanks,
Thank
Maureen.
you.
Bye, darling.
No, thank you. Cheers.
Bye. That was the lovely Lorraine, who has the most infectious laugh. Like I said, apart from Les Brown, I think she's probably got the most infectious laugh ever. So our Zoom sessions are pretty much a lot of laughter, and a lot of that comes from Laurie, making us all laugh. So Jenny has just put a comment up. Overwhelm was my biggest thing. I have a great calmness, and the accountability helps massively in making small changes, which have begun to evolve into biggest changes. That's it. It's little things. When we do the little things, we make little changes, they turn into the big things. And then suddenly we're like, wow, I've done all this. I've changed all that. So it doesn't mean you have to make big leaps. Maybe the biggest leap will be that you join the membership. You join the Real Life Club. By the way, you only have till midnight tonight. And then the doors close. And then I don't know when they're opening, probably October, November time. Who knows? Because I have a mastermind to run in September and a whole lot of other stuff, plus being in the Real Life Club every day. So I don't know when the doors are going to open again. So this is your opportunity to join. I'm not just saying that. That is actual fact. So yes, if you're feeling, like I said before, if you're feeling fed up or being fed up, like the ladies have said tonight, you've been stuck, plodding along, like Lorraine was saying, like Claire was saying, she felt really stuck, and like Sue was saying, anxious, procrastinating, all kinds of shit going on. The massive changes that they've had in the few months within the group and working with me and the other ladies has been amazing. I promise you I haven't paid any of them. I didn't prep any of them. These are genuine results, genuine people that are in the Real Life Club. And when I say it can change your life, I don't say that lightly. I say that from the comments that the ladies have said to me. So, if you're sitting on the fence, what are you waiting for? It's 47 quid. Give it a go. You only got to do 1 month. See how you feel. You don't have to sign up forever and a day. It's just 1 month. It's £1.21 a day, which is, like I say, less than a coffee, less than a bun. And what you'll get from the Real Life Club, it brings women together, basically. It brings us all together to take action, to improve the quality of our life, our relationships, our work, and our business. It's a really great community of peers who support one another. That's probably one of the biggest things about this club, is the community, that we're all together supporting one another, encouraging one another, motivating one another. You come as you are, basically. And I know that's a big thing for a lot of people, because they feel that they're going to be judged. They feel that they're going to be affected by other people's opinions. But one thing I will not stand for is any of that bullshit. You will not be judged. We will not have a negativity shit. All of that crap. We won't have it. Not on my watch. You come as you are. You will not be judged. You will be supported. You will be embraced. It's a place where you're going to learn, you're going to grow. I will motivate you in my unique bullshit, sweary way. And if Helen Furlong can cope with that, anyone can cope with that. Because Helen don't even. First time I heard Helen, she was like, "I don't like swearing. I don't like the F word." I'd probably said it 10 times when she said that, and I thought, well, this ain't going to work. But Helen's still here. A couple of other things. The club really is, if you want to get breakthroughs, if you want to make changes, you want to create a better life, like I said before, feel inspired and motivated to take action, create some new routines and structure, we'll help you, we'll show you how to do that, we'll hold you accountable, I'll help you get clarity. And what that does is it improves your all-round well-being. Look at Lorraine, if you haven't just heard Lorraine speak, go back and watch it in a minute. Just amazing. And then it's just the consistency will help have big impact over time. And that's where the club comes into its own, because we do things at certain times. Every morning we have accountability check-in. Every Tuesday evening we have a Q&A. We have a I can't get my words out. Once a month Zoom session. We have guest experts. Our first guest expert speaker is on the 13th of August. It's all about confidence on the 13th of August. So if you're lacking confidence, I've got an amazing guest expert speaker on the 13th of August. I do a session once a month, or once every kind of 4 weeks, I think it is. We have quarterly meetups. But the good news is the first meetup is actually on the 22nd of August. I've scheduled it in early. Let's get together, let's connect, let's unite. It makes the group so much more cohesive as well. So 22nd of August is our first meetup. Whoop, whoop. So there is loads of stuff to come. I'm really excited. There's content in there already. That's only going to get added to. Everything stays in there. So you're going to have a resource bank of stuff around self-awareness, getting to know yourself, setting goals, building resilience, all of that stuff, getting clear, learning how to brain dump and how that can improve the quality of your life, your thoughts and your decisions. So much stuff to come, and it's just 47 quid a month. Less than your membership probably, less than your daily Costa coffee. What are you waiting for? You've only got till tonight. You've only got till tonight. Lorraine was, that was absolutely incredible. First time ever live on Facebook. Another fear conquered. Get in, Lorraine. You were amazing. You're, like I said, just jump on, be you. No script. We don't need scripts here. You were amazing. As Claire said, you were fab, and she's not wrong. And Sandra said the same thing. Sue Sperrin saying, gutted I'm missing out on the meet in August, but I'll be there in November. Yeah, sorry, Sue. I go on holiday the day after. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Did you hear about the... I won't even go there. This over 50s thing drove me nuts today. Only for a minute, but it did drive me nuts. It's like, I read that in the paper. I hope that's just scaremongering. Over 50s, not restricted. My freaking... Anyway, that's completely off the rails. So, I'm going to jump off this live now. Please go here, join the Real Life Club. You've got till midnight tonight. What are you waiting for? If you have any more questions, if you are still on the fence, send me a DM. Let's jump on a call, or we'll do little voice notes, whatever it takes. Do it for a month, see how you feel, and go from there. You don't have a long commitment. It's just a month by month thing, unless you want to pay for a whole year, and then you get 12 months for the price of 10. So you could do that option if you're all in. Which, why wouldn't you be? Why would you not be all in on you? You know, putting yourself first, getting the best out of you, and having better days. Why would you not want that? Why would you not want to reach your full potential, your best potential, to max out your life day in, day out? Stop drifting. I always say shift the drift. That's what I say every morning pretty much. You know, do you want to carry on drifting like Lorraine was? Or do you want to start living, actually living? You know, I think it's Daniel, I always say this as well. Daniel Gilbert says that we're kidding ourselves. We walk around 50% passively through our lives, not conscious of what's going on. We're missing out on so much experience, so much adventure, because we're not consciously living. We're not deliberately living. So put yourself back in control, so that, you know, you're going to work on all areas, your mindset, your fitness, your health, your business, your relationships. All of that will improve, because it starts with you. When you improve you, your life improves. It's the same with your business. If you want business development improvement, it starts with self-development. If you want life improvement and life development, it starts with self-development. It starts with you. That's all I've got to say, guys. Lorraine is saying, you will regret it if you don't join now. Thank you, Lorraine. You are amazing. It's lovely having you in the group. You don't look 50. You're past the 39. Honey, I'm 53. Hang on, 53. I'm 53. But I honestly feel about 35, if I'm honest. I don't, because I remember, I saw some photos of me the other day, and there's my ex-partner sent me a video of me with our kids when they were about 6. So I mean, they're 21 now. That was a long time ago. But I honestly could not believe the person in that video. I'm way fitter than, as in, I don't mean, you know, like I'm a goddess or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. What I mean is that, you know, I'm actually healthier. I'm physically fitter. I'm slimmer than I was back then. So I feel like I'm probably, like I keep saying, I'm more me than I've ever been. And a big part of that is that I've allowed myself to be who I really am. I've allowed myself just to show up every day, sweary Mary as I am, just being authentically me, speaking my truth, sharing it with the world, and doing what I love to do, which is coach, talk, help people, build this bloody community. And it means that I'm me. I'm more me than I've ever been, and I feel freaking amazing. And I want the same for you. I honestly, genuinely do. And the other thing about that is that so will and do the other women that are in the Real Life Club. So I'm out of here, guys. That half an hour turned into an hour. Quelle surprise. I wish you a happy Sunday evening. Please join the Real Life Club. You've got 4 hours, just 4 hours to go. And then the doors slam shut to God knows when. And it's the cheapest way you can actually work with me and get direct access to me. Because if you wanted to hop on a call, you wanted to have me as your coach, it ain't going to cost 47 quid. It's going to cost a lot more. So join the group. I'll see you in there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks to Lorraine, Claire, and Sue for all being part of the group and jumping on the live tonight. See you all soon. See you tomorrow morning for Mojo Monday. Mojo Monday. See you.